Hello, collective. Welcome to Audience Site. So, long story short, we got 777, 888. You got protection from your angels, or angels want to be in communication with you, or one, things are going to go in your favor. This is a confirmation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 888, you're going to get abundance, specifically a financial abundance. So, congratulations. Um, whomever this is for, oh God, is it me? Is it you? Is it all of us? We're just gonna be grateful, okay? I do have dream channeling, so I'm just gonna put this in the reading, okay? Basically, there is a mother that's gonna work together with your ex in order to get you back in the karmic cycle with all of them, okay? So if we cut you ex from a few years ago back, somehow your karmic mother gonna find your karmic ex and gift him something, or her, but I feel like it's a him, gift him something so that they could be linked to you, okay? Meanwhile, you're here thinking that they don't even know each other like that, okay? Because for some of you guys, the relationship wasn't even that deep or that serious for them even to meet your ex collective. But for some reason, they link up. I don't know if they link up in the spiritual first and then things take place on the physical. But basically, yeah, your mom knows that you have been through hell with this ex, literally hell at such a degree where like you want to self delete basically, okay? And your mom is going to be like, well, I know, but they were a good man, or they were a good man to you, or they're still a good person. You have to forgive. Like trying to gaslight you back into being in a karmic cycle and forgiving this person because of the state of their changes, okay? Your mom is going to fall for it, hence them buying them something for to not only gift them, but also something to gift you via your ex. So, for instance, if your mom knows your favorite chocolate, your mom is gonna buy that in order to give to your ex, so the ex can give it to you, so you guys can get back together in this bullshit karmic cycle. Okay, I need you to block these people, cut cords with these people like no man's business. Okay, because there's the saying in the Bible: when two people or three come together, is like the power of three, right? Um, you need to be on your cleansing prayer game, fasting game if you need to, okay? Because the way I'm seeing this collective is that even though you were in the trenches with this person, you're gonna go into a depression because your mom is gonna deny your karmic mom. Okay, let me put it that way. They're going to deny your request of not being in cahoots, connection, contact with this karmic gas ex that high key was toxic, abusive in some way or form, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Okay, and your mom is still like, well, you have to forgive. I'm also getting the energy of like boys will be boys. You know what? They're all karmic. They're all, well, I did say this. I feel like they're karmic and narcissistic because the way they're moving. Okay. So, like, you need to cut them off. Okay. Like, seriously. For some of you guys, I don't know if your ex is from overseas. Okay. Because there's something about how your friends, you're going on a vacation with your friends or with some strangers, because I have to be honest, this whole workmanship between your ex and your karmic mom is not going to put you in the best state. Okay, I don't know if your friends or strangers is going to help you move you into a different direction. Like, look, emphasis on going on vacation, okay? Traveling. You could be American, you could be from the UK. I don't know if the UK friend is going to help you as the American or vice versa, okay? But I do see a mixture of cultures that's going to help you get out of this depressive state with this so-called karmic mom and karmic ex. So that's a good thing, okay? I do see a Pisces, Scorpio helping you out, okay? Somebody's ex could be a Virgo, somebody's mom could be a Cancer. If those zodiac sign doesn't resonate, please don't take it to heart, okay? So that's the first message, first dream channeling. Second dream channeling is an attack, okay? Um, Now, I don't know who this is for, but they're trying to attack you sexually in the dream state, okay? Um, so, for instance, if you are a lesbian, you get weird ass dreams, dark dreams with masculines. If you are a straight individual, male or female, you get dreams with people from the same sex. Why? Because they're trying to tether you into something that is not of your liking so they can create a bondage, okay? How this operates is go against your preference, your morals, your values, your state of mind, okay? Again, if you're part of the LGBTQ, they're gonna make it so it's not your preference. And it might be a little bit different if you are bi, but the dreams, the attacks of it all is gonna be so um, weirded out that you will feel uncomfortable. It almost feels like you are being sexually raped, okay? Kind of like that, okay? Um, so I need you to cleanse your energy, cleanse yourself, sage. Fasting is a very good way to combat any spiritual sexual attacks in the dream state, like water fasting, dry fasting, both. Spending time in nature, making sure you eat clean, things of that nature. Okay, prayer also works, obviously. So somebody's going through that. The reason why this attack is taking place is in order to keep you stuck, okay? So you won't, yeah, basically keep you stuck and drain your energy. Think of it as an energy vampire, but things start off spiritually, and all of a sudden you're out here confused and things of that nature. And lastly, um, the third dream, somebody's about to become a doctor, okay, or get into their residency era. Congratulations. Um, or somebody needs to visit a doctor, or they're about to become a doctor, okay? Um, I do feel like it's more so becoming a doctor. So, like, you're going to be a good ass doctor. I would say that. It's giving, because I think, because I got this dream like a week ago. And yesterday I saw this reel. For some reason, Instagram has been all of a sudden shifting the algorithm to Grey's Anatomy as of like yesterday, which is so interesting. But if you're about to become a doctor, I feel like you're gonna be as good as Meredith Grey from in Grey's Anatomy. Okay, I feel like and she was like one of the best doctors on site. Okay, I think it was between her, Christina Yang. Um, so yeah, you're gonna be good as doctor, or somebody needs to visit the doctor. Okay. Collective, these are all the insights right now. I'm still doing like the zodiac signs bit by bit. Um, Stay tuned. And on that note, thank you for watching. Oh, another thing. This is like very minuscule. This is not like dream based, but there could be individuals. Think of it as like the Matrix that is really trying to come with this fake love. Maybe they don't want you to ascend. Maybe they don't want. I feel like it's more so ascension than elevation. But yeah, we do live in a matrix where things are systematically set up for everyone. It is what it is, and I feel like when you break out of that mentality, break out of that whole thing, there are gonna be Andersons. Okay, so I feel like you need to, because they know who you are. Think of it, you basically Neo, Trinity, um, the group in the Matrix that are awakened. So make sure to move like Neo and Trinity, but as Neo, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this: they can only control you if you let them control you. Because even though things were set up in a matrix, if you are if you're out of it, if you can see beyond the veil and see what is taking place, you would know how to maneuver, okay? Because they know that you just have to know. Um, and that's all. That's like I want to say so much, but you really are. You have the power. You have the code. Um, you know what to do, and when you know what to do, because I'm gonna tell you this, they know that you know. You just have to know, and it clicks, right? Obviously, the opposition will the Andersons will find a way to be like, let's make sure they don't know, right? That's why there's so much commotion taking place. If you know the Matrix, you know, but if you speak on it on a spiritual term, that's why there's so much spell work. Okay. So on that note, thank you, Collective, for watching. As always, remember you're loved, you're valuable, and the power is within you. Trust yourself, your intuition, trust your spirit team, okay? Because I'm going to tell you this, as above, so below, as within, so without, everything will be balanced. Everything, okay? Um, I'm getting one more mess. Like I'm on a little bit of a fasting myself, okay? Um, well, not intermittent fasting, okay? It's not that deep. But that might also be helpful for somebody to kind of amp up your energy. If you're not feeling the best, in order to detox, intermittent fasting that has been scientifically proven to work for us human beings. So, advice. But I say this to say that um, I was out and meditating. Okay, so big ass, huge ass ocean lake situation. Tell me not when I was like on my way to like, okay, I'm gonna leave. There was something atrocious that I saw in the lake. And I was like in broad daylight, oh my god, somebody might get axed. Okay. Somebody might leave this planet. Okay, because that was like a whole ass symbolism. And I feel like the last time I saw something of this nature, somebody passed away. Okay. Um, so yeah, I don't know if somebody has been trying to do like heavy ass spell work, voodoo, hoodoo, causing you strife, blockages, hating on you, um, paying somebody to make sure that you don't get to your destiny, all that craziness, all that shenanigans. Somebody's about to pass away. Like I barely get as intuitive as I am. There are certain things I don't tap into, and certain things I'm kind of just like, okay, this is not my territory. But as age and time goes by, your gifts elevate, right? The last time I saw something of this nature that saw today when I was meditating, somebody passed away. Okay. So, as in somebody slowly became sick and then RIP. So I don't know what they have done. Okay. But their time has come. Okay. Um, on that note, maybe somebody was trying to do a death spell. Okay. On you, on your life, on your goals, on your health, on your money. What I don't know. Okay, all I know is that somebody will pass away because of some atrocious magic bullshit blockage. Even if it's not magic, even if it was systematic something. On that note, I was as I was waiting for the transportation, because it was all today, all cohesively today. Okay, that's why fasting is so good. But I say this to say, somebody was talking on the phone very loudly. This man was like walking past me, and he was like, "You also have to mention the racism, okay?" Like very loudly. And Swedish people, listen, they're very um, timid, okay, very reserved unless they have some alcohol in their system. And this big ass man was walking past me, is given the Matrix, and he was like, "You have to mention the racism," and he said it so loudly, so everybody was like, you know, looking at him like, "Why are you yelling like that?" Um, and he was a Caucasian, you know, man. So I was like, okay, either I don't know, right? But I felt like he kind of worked in like in the office setting, trying to advise somebody. Maybe he's a lawyer or something, because he had that tone. But it wasn't like Lori asked of him to speak in the manner he did. Like it just like listen, Sweden is not like that. Okay. Um, and especially with words of that nature. Okay. At least not the town I live in. So I was like, oh, okay. So on that note, we're gonna take this as a symbolism. Maybe some of you guys have been going through racism as well, and that is one of the things that they're trying to combat you. That's what's happening in the matrix of it all. Whoever is doing so will pass away. You will get support of some sort to help you navigate that, just like how that man was trying to help whoever was on the other line and that was going through some like, racism, I guess. So, like he said, very loudly for me to hear, actually for everybody to hear. Because he literally said on the phone to the person that's on the line, "Don't forget about the racism." Like he was like voicing it up like twice, and I was like, okay. Um, So I'm gonna tell you what I was, hearing in broad daylight at noon. He said, and I will say, don't forget to raise. If I will say this though, maybe some of you guys need to take legal actions or whatever. Maybe some of you guys went through discrimination. What I do know is that whatever, somebody will pass away, whatever the case may be, because it could be magic in different format, but I feel like that could also resonate with somebody. Okay. On that note, I know a lot of things happen globally. Um, Social media is one format where you see a lot of shit happening, specifically in America. So, sorry, United States of America. And I know you guys be watching, so that could definitely be relevant here. Okay, not to say that it's not racism in Sweden, because hey, that man said it, and I know I have experienced it to some degree. Okay, so with that being said, collective, thank you for watching. Okay.